Hey, welcome to my basement, everybody. I've got a quick unboxing to do today, and I know it's been a little while since a podcast. You know what it was? It was E3, and we're still dealing with our E3 content. We're almost done with all of that, but I got some really cool things in, and I thought I should capture this on camera because this is kind of special. I'm a big fan of Sphero. Of course, you guys know about the BB-8 that infiltrated our hearts last year. Actually, it was 2 years ago already. When The Force Awakens came out, and they smartly did a deal with Lucasfilm and built us this incredible BB-8. I've got one right behind there, actually. I've got too much clutter back there, but I can pick it up. I have it right here. A little Sphero BB-8, which I love, which you can control with your smartphone. Super cool. Well, Sphero, in addition to making their own little robots that you can maneuver and manipulate using your smartphone, have started to get into the licensing game in some pretty clever ways. And they've got two big ones. We've got Spider-Man and Lightning McQueen, both of them very relevant in the summer movie season. And they sent them to me to review and to take a look at. And I thought the first thing that we should do is open them up together. They're not toys. They're not toys in the inexpensive traditional sense. There are lots of Lightning McQueen and Spider-Man toys that you can get out there. But these are actually manipulable, sort of remote-controlled vehicles or sort of robots that you can use your smartphone with and do all kinds of cool things. Now, I haven't played with them because I'm just opening them for the very first time, so I have nothing to tell you guys about how these things operate or how much fun they are to work with, but I thought let's start with just looking at them, okay? So the Lightning McQueen box, pretty slick, good packaging. They obviously are learning lots and lots about how to package characters that we love. They did a great job with packaging the Sphero BB-8, by the way, as well. So this has build strategy. You unlock some skills. There's reactive touch. It's got an acting studio. So the thing with Lightning McQueen, just like in the movies, is this is a car that's alive. And the first thing that you notice is that it's way bigger than you think it is. It's not this tiny little BB-8 kind of size thing. This is a pretty big deal, and it's pretty heavy. It feels hefty. It feels like it's sturdily built. And I guess it kind of has to be if you're going to be whipping around your house. And I don't know if this is an outdoor thing yet, but this is the Lightning McQueen right here. And there's a little pull tab here for the eyes. I guess there's some kind of a screen right there. Well, I'm taking that off there right now. I guess there's some kind of LCD screen or something that goes right there. Now, it looks pretty slick. It's got the Rusty's decal on the front and on the back. It's you know, has all of the different sponsor logos and stuff like that on there. Okay, so there's that. Let's see what else is in the box here. Very cool packaging. Oh, you've got the service manual. So a nice instruction book. Remember instruction book, guys? Remember instruction books? Love them. This warranty information and safety information. Oh, it's pretty slight instruction book. Basically, charge it for 30 minutes, and you are ready to rock. Cool. So there's that. And then you get a nice big bright red. I don't think I've ever seen a red plug on anything that I've ever owned, and I've owned lots of electronic gear over my life. So that's it. So you plug that sucker in, and is there anything else? I guess everything else is sort of app related. So I'll have more to report on the Lightning McQueen in actual function when I download the app and charge this up and play around with it. But there it is. Cool packaging. Nice and clean and efficient. I will put that on charge after I'm done this. But right now, let's move over to the Spider-Man. And I'm very curious about this because obviously this is not a rolling little robot like BB-8 or a car like Lightning McQueen. This is kind of like an action figure. That's going to come right off. That's such cool packaging. Look at his eyes are embossed and everything there. You can kind of see there's a reflective surface. I dig the box. Sphero, you did a great job with making people want to covet this. Super cool. So that just comes off like that, and then you've got your quick start guide right off the top, which tells you to plug in your Spidey and download the Spider-Man app, which I'm going to do immediately following this video. And here, the little plastic overlay thing, which don't really need. And then here's our Spider-Man. And look at how big this is. This is huge as well. And it's very different. I mean, I was really expecting these things to be BB-8 size, but they are totally not. There are some little pull tabs on the plastic bits, because I think there is some animation in the eyeballs that we're going to get there. The arms do pivot, so it's got a little bit of a vinyl figure kind of vibe to it. This is going to look great in the studio. And it stands without having to put it on top of anything at all. And then let's see if there's something else in here. Oh, there's a bottom part. Oh. Nope. Ah, here we go. Oh, there is a little base. That's how you charge it up. So this is where Spidey rests in the box. And then on the bottom there is like a little, it looks like a quick charge base, which is all spider webbed. I don't know if you can see that. Looks pretty cool. And our Spider-Man just sits on that. That is fantastic. I think I might make Spider-Man my co-host on Vic's Basement. I think that'd be pretty rad. I have no doubt that in the future, if I want a robot co-host, I'll be able to get a robot co-host. Okay, so and here's your standard, you know, basic USB charge cable, which would work with any kind of Android phone or anything like that. It's not USB-C, unfortunately, but I'm sure it charges up pretty quick. And that's all that it comes with in the box. Basically, you get a very, very elegant package, and it's very simple the way that this stuff all just sort of comes together. You basically plug that in, download your app, and then you're playing with your figures. And I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to put all of this stuff away, and I'm going to preserve these boxes because they are very cool. I am very much looking forward to playing with the Spider-Man and with this Lightning McQueen, and letting you guys know what I think of Sphero's new robot toys. Oh, and if anybody's wondering what this Spider-Man head is, this isn't part of the Sphero deal. This was actually, Blake saw Spider-Man Homecoming, and he brought this back to the studio because he thought it would be awesome. But check this out, very freaky. You pull open his head and you eat popcorn out of his brains. Very disturbing. But yeah. Stand by for reviews of Spider-Man and Lightning McQueen from Sphero. Thanks for watching. We'll be back soon in the basement.